Alright, welcome back to another Honor of Kings commentary video. We'll be continuing off this day 10 video that we have. Alright, this is the game following the game that I uploaded yesterday. This was the Yuan game I played yesterday with the Nercha, the very reliable teammate of mine. And after that, I played this game over here. So let's just start from the ban pick phase. Alright, so first Lam is banned, Yaya is banned. Those are the very common hero. Some people like to ban Mai Shiranui, but it's fine. I was just saying I was almost about to ban Gun and Mo. This is what I'm typing here. Right, so honestly just skip all of this nonsense. Because this guy pre-picked Gun and Mo, I almost banned Gun and Mo, so I was just saying that it's good that he did this. So this is to make sure that every time he wants to play Gun and Mo in the future, right, just pre-pick the hero first so that his teammate doesn't actually accidentally ban his hero. Alright. They have enemy as Archer. I think Archer is like pretty garbage right now. Um I think she deals a little bit too little damage. She needs a lot of farm, and her early game is absolutely terrible. She's a snowball hero, so um, in high elo, right, a lot of people pay attention to the Archer. So if they're low, right, and they see an Archer on their enemy team, right, they'll play pretty conservatively. And I will keep pinging my teammates to make them be aware of the Archer, right? Let's just fast forward over here. The enemy is a Loom. Um, the enemy has a 诸葛 mid. Oh, the enemy has a 异星 support 诸葛 mid, and we have a Lubu on our side and a Xiahou. Xiahou, in my opinion, is pretty garbage. I don't like the fact they last pick Xiahou, and Lubu is another garbage hero. Um, I really think Lubu after his recent patch, right, is even worse than before. So previously he was already like pretty bad. Now he's like absolutely garbage. Gan and Mo and Gong Sun Di are two of the strongest hero out there. So there's no problem with these two. But these two I have a problem with. The enemy's lineup is very weird because Yixing support is not strong at all. Yixing doesn't have a lot of CC skills. Archer is pretty weak. Zhuge mid is pretty weak. He mid laner is some kind of CC skill or poke skill. Zhuge doesn't really have any of those. Lung is really strong. So they pretty much only got Lung on their side. Miyue is okay. I won't say she's strong or weak. Her strength is split pushing. A split pushing is a monster. Pretty much only a fool can win a Miyue late game. Split pushing, she's absolutely able to be a nuisance because she's able to get away easily using the alt and S1 combo. Um, so overall, their team composition is pretty bad. I like ours a little bit more just because of these heroes over here. Okay, so just a question here, another thing to test you guys. How many AP units? Actually, the answer is very obvious. There's only 3 AP damage dealing unit on the enemy side, and two on their side as well. Two AD damage dealing unit on their side. So in this case, right, you can choose to go either Augur one or Succubus Cloak. Why? I want to say their lineup is more AP heavy, damage heavy, right? It's because the support is an AP unit, but the support is the lowest farm usually. So and they don't really go for damage items usually. They go for utility items. So he's not going to be doing a lot of damage. Conversely, the jungle and the um, marksman are the one that deals the most damage among all the teams because they always have the highest farm of everybody out of everybody. So they are gonna deal more damage than these three guys over here, which sort of tilts the scale a bit towards AD heavy competition. So overall, right, I would say it's 2.5 AP, 2.5 AD, somewhere around there. Yeah. Let's just continue. I hope my explanation wasn't too confusing. I always need to evaluate if the enemy is AP heavy or AD heavy lineup. Alright, let's go back 10 seconds to see where I start off. I start off in the mid lane. That's actually the correct move because the enemy mid lane is pretty horrible. Gun and Mo is actually one of the strongest mid lane. Um, he's not one of the top tier mid lane, but he one of the stronger mid lane at level 1. Zhuge is okay at level 1. He's not weak, but he's not strong either. And Yixing is okay as well. So it's pretty even fight. Alright, the enemy starts off with the blue buff. I don't really know how the Dynamo get to the lane so quickly. He's able to actually scout out the location of the Archer, which is very good. So the Archer is most likely going to finish outside of the jungle here, go to the red buff, and then gank us around 1 minute and 30 seconds. Archer clears the jungle quite slowly. So usually 1 minute and 25 seconds is how long she takes to clear the jungle. Alright, so here the Coming made a mistake of going too near the minion wave, so I'm able to use that to bounce the ball over to him. Alright, we are just getting the crab here. So after getting a crab, right, the Dynamo choose to invade. I choose to go over to the where the bird is and help the Ali get the bird. I'm not going to follow the Dynamo. What the Dynamo is doing here is extremely risky and extremely stupid. If he's only going to get the bird, right, I'll understand. But he's trying to get the red buff. And the enemy is clearly missing from the mid lane. And the enemy support is missing as well. So there's a good chance, right, they are over here. Because usually what happens after they clear the mid wave, right, is to go back to their jungle over here and take a detour to help the Lung out. So the fact that Ganamo is here is very dangerous. Let's see if he gets the red buff. He's paying me for me to go and get the red buff, but I'm not going to follow him because it's too risky and it's pointless. Because Archer will already be here at this point, by this point, and there's a good chance that the Archer will be able to come and punish the red buff before the gun will actually finish taking the red buff. Not to mention, there's a good chance that Zhuge will just steal the red buff away from him. So let's see what happens. Okay, he's able to get away safely because I don't know where the Yixing actually went. If the Yixing was here, right, then he's gonna die. What the heck? The gun and Mo is going to trade for one with the long. He's not going to be able to escape. Archer and Zhuge are both coming over here. So what he's doing is kind of dumb. But at least he got first blood, so I guess it's fine. If he didn't get first blood, right? Oh, okay, he's able to get away. Nice. Okay, then that's never mind. That's fine. I wouldn't do that personally. It's way too risky. Okay, he still died to a Zhuge. Right, what the guy in the mode is saying here is saying the enemy starts at blue. So the Archer is trying to gank us. Actually, the Archer would not be here. I don't think the Archer is here at this point. The Archer will be on the left-hand side of the river bush here. There's a 70% chance she's over here. Um, yeah. So where my cursor is, there's a 70% chance she's actually there. Oh, okay. She's actually over here. That's a very good spot to camp at, cause in Chinese we call it fan tuan, which means uh actually no, this is pretty standard I would say. Okay, so the guy more needs to be careful here. Alright, he didn't get um chased after the two of them, so that's good. The Archer is going back into the jungle and over to the blue buff, cause the blue buff is respawning very soon. Okay, so here are we down in terms of gold? I don't think, yeah, we lost the bird to them because the Ali actually died. Oh my god, how did he manage to burst the loom down? Ali is actually very good counter to the loom because the umbrella, like, right, can block the empowered auto attack from the loom. So the loom will not be able to do anything against the Ali. So here, I actually triggered the passive for Yixing. Now I'm in a pretty dangerous situation because I don't know where the Archer is. The Archer is most likely over here, but I cannot be 100% sure. The Archer is more likely than not going to go after the Lubu, in my opinion. Either that, right, or she can be heading over to the red buff, which just spawned. Yeah. So the Lubu here needs to watch out. Okay, Archer is most likely at the red buff here. So I'm pinging my team, right, to just tell them that Archer is missing. Archer is up top here, somewhere over here. She probably already finished taking the red buff, so she's heading towards us. Okay, we are taking the bird, that's good. The enemy isn't really contesting the bird with us. Okay, what the Xiaohu is doing here is pretty dangerous, but it's pretty tanky. The Archer is not able to do anything to him in the early game. Archer has been missing for a long while. I think she's just farming. He's zoning them away from the minion wave. That's fine, I guess. It's a little bit too dangerous. So I'm backing off to here, right? Because if the Archer actually refreshes here, my teammate is a bit way too in front. If the Archer somehow manages to refresh, then I can get away safely. I need to we need to back off here. Okay, I made a slight mistake here. Um, I make a slight mistake here. Over here, I actually did not see exactly where the Archer is. Um, if I look at the footage a little bit more closely, right, she's over here as you can see. She just bypassed the gun mode. And I think she was CC'd by the Tuan's S1. Yeah, I thought she was actually here getting the Ali, but she's already here. I thought she would play more passive, more conservatively, and try to disengage, but she actually go for the gun and move. So I should have altered here. I completely did not expect the Archer to be here. So the gun actually died. Yeah, it's kind of my fault. That's why it's paying me to use my ultimate. So here, what I'm doing is correct. There's no minion wave crashing at the farm lane. The mid lane minion is going to crash together first because there's less distance from here to over here compared to from here to over here. So right now I'm heading over the mid lane to soak up some EXP and gold. Also, I guess to defend my jungle. I don't really think. Okay, here I would say I made a mistake. I should have went and defended the jungle instead here. Yeah, this is just purely by mistake. They should be able to disengage. We should hard push the top tower over here, and if the Ali is fed right, so far the Ali seems to play pretty well. So if I can get the Ali fed, then our team will get a massive advantage. But I think the better decision here is to defend the red buff. But I already made my decision here. So you don't want to like go back and forth on the spot. You don't want to have any hesitation. Once you make a decision, like, just commit to it. Okay, so Lubu is gonna die here, that's fine. Okay, we should get this tower, and after that we should get this dragon here. So here I'm actually staying here because I need to watch out for potential enemies coming from the bottom. So I'm keeping my distance away from Ali. As you can see, I'm camping over here. I'm stopping here for a reason because I'm actually acting as a ward to see if there's anybody coming from bottom, from the river. Also, me being here, right, I'm in the fog of war from the enemy's point of view, so they can't exactly see where am I. So from their perspective, Ali is alone. So if they actually engage on the Ali, right, I have all three skills. I can just spam all of it on Ali. Okay, this is very dangerous. What is Ali doing? He's trading 1 for 1. Okay, that's fine. Eh, she managed to trade 2 for 1. Um, that's fine, I guess, but there's nothing I can do there. Okay, so here, yeah, I can see why Archer is so weak. I can just walk away here. What happened here? Um, I should yeah, use my S1 on myself. I made an error here. I did not see the Archer at all. Oh man, I should have used the S1 on myself. Yeah, a very big mistake here. I panicked and I tried to use it on her. If I used S1 on myself, I could have killed her alone, but I panicked. So overall, I've made two big mistakes right now at this point. The Tuan is actually playing okay. He got invaded, but he still managed to keep his goal out. Okay, Mo is playing okay as well. Even though he has made positioning errors, I think he landed his skills pretty accurately. Alright, the Ali needs to back away here because everybody's collapsing onto them. So I'm mad pinging my teammate here because the Archer is missing. So I'm here, right, acting as a ward to see if anybody is coming from the river. Eh, what the heck? My Ali keeps doing like very dangerous stuff like that. Okay, so here I wait, did I actually how did I actually spot the Archer? Hold on. Oh, I see the Archer coming from here. Wow, that's pretty like meticulous. I don't know what the word for it is. That's pretty sharp of me. I didn't even see this in the video, but actually seen this in the actual game. So I pop my support item here. The support item can reveal where the Archer is. So here, I just use my auto to chase her off. I shouldn't have wasted my ultimate there. Now I have 24 seconds worth of cooldown, right? If the Archer engage onto me, there's gonna be not much I can do. So slight micro error. Alright, we managed to get the blue buff, that's good. And somehow I managed to get both of them. What the heck? How did I get both of them? Yeah, the balls, right, the bouncing balls, right, just does so much damage. What the heck? So you can see why Lady Zhen is so powerful. I'm here, and the enemy is here. I can hit them all the way from here. And my base damage is also so high, ridiculously high. And I don't need to have any like you don't need to have any skill, right? I'm not like using any combo or anything like that. I'm just pressing my S2. Okay, so here I'm standing here because I want to give vision to my team. There's two things to what I'm doing here. Two good points about being here. First is I'm outside of the field of vision of the enemy, so the enemy will only think that these two guys are here. So I'm always ready to cast my skills onto my teammates if anybody actually jumps onto them, and the enemy won't suspect that I'm here until they could get too close. Secondly is to watch Bell coming from the back. Yeah, actually, right at this point, I was more worried about people coming from this side of the jungle here. I'm actually quite surprised that the Miyu came from this side over here, right? Me didn't even use her ult in time. He just got CC'd by the Xiahou and CC'd by me and then just got bursted down. You can see Archer just get melted. Archer in a losing game, right, is probably one of the most useless hero out there. She's even more useless than Nakalulu in the losing game. Or Hansin in the losing game. But if you can, you need to, as an archer, right, you need to look for opportunities to obviously refresh your ultimate in a losing game. So you just need to just wait. Don't initiate onto an enemy, definitely. Just wait for opportunity. Here we are both blocking the Zhuge's ultimate. Okay, so here, let's see. We should all back away at this point. What this marksman does is correct. We are overstaying here. So here, right, we should just back away. We shouldn't even engage onto them anymore. There's no point in going sitting at the high ground, right? If there's no minion wave crashing into here. And even if there's minion wave crashing in, right, you need to see how many waves or minion wave there are. If the enemy still have a high ground tower and there are only 2 waves of minion crashing in, right, the enemy is still able to defend very easily if they have at least 3 of their members alive. Now, if they only have 1 member alive and there's 2 minion wave crashing in, then you can initiate on their um, even if the enemy has 2 members alive and you have 2 lanes crashing in, you can still choose to stay here. But if the enemy has 3 members and you only have 2 minion wave, then there's no use going in any further. Right, so here we are just stealing the enemy jungle. Here, the Xiahou made a mistake. He should have invaded the blue buff here. Yeah, he's fully healed. So honestly, we should just deny of the enemy of their jungle. It's very risky for me to go any further in here because the archer is missing. So I cannot really hit there and get this myself. What the heck? This Ali is going crazy. She's constantly life stealing. If you look at her health bar, right, she's constantly getting like super low. And then she pops her fury, so she's able to lifesteal a lot of health back. I think she's also using quite a bit of lifesteal account now, because that was a lot of lifesteal that she actually deal just now. Okay, so correct decision. A pretty like basic thing. There's nothing, literally no objectives for us to get on the map. All the enemy jungle is cleared, so the only thing for us to do is to get the Slayer. All our lanes are pushed, so everything's going like super well here. Okay, that now there's literally nothing that I need to do at this point. Um, if there are any gold coins, right, just go and collect all the gold coins. Because the minion wave haven't pushed in yet. My team is making a risky move here. They shouldn't be all just camping over here. They should be pushing the mid wave out. Alright, so yeah, they're actually doing it. I think Ali is going to die here. That's fine. Ani is playing way too risky. I know that she has a lot of mechanical skills and likes to outplay, but she always put herself in a very dangerous situation. I don't think what Ali does for the past few team fights is correct. Yes, she managed to get the enemy, but if you keep doing this, right, um, it's very inconsistent. So if you keep doing this, your win rate will be very low. All right, the Lubu traded 1 for 1. That's fine. The Lubu should have engaged on the enemy like that, but he still traded 1 for 1, so it's okay. He should have just waited for us. Okay, I got hit by the Loom there. Alright, I remember this one. I used my S1 a little bit too late. Is there anything I could have done here? Yeah, here I should have just immediately popped my S1, but I was trying to avoid these icicles. The Zhuge's S1. So here, I got hit by Zhuge S1 as well. So I should have just used my S1 on myself. I was trying to run away, and I didn't manage to be immune in time. Yeah, very overall pretty bad play by me this game. I did not really contribute much. Okay, both of them managed to get away, thank God. But that was a pretty rough team fight. The Archer, man, is just getting bullied at this point. Okay, the Ali is just going crazy here. She's extremely well fed at this point. Okay, what Ali is doing here is okay, because she still have a S2 just now. Okay, it's it's still okay because she's very well fed. Archer is coming. The guy more need to watch out. Archer is, yeah. Did he survive? No, he didn't. We need to push this tower here. Uh, wow. It's like I'm not even required. Honestly, I didn't do much this game. Yeah. So in Chinese, it's called Huan, which means to have very little presence and just cruise along. Yeah, that's what I did for this game. I wasn't really that important. 6.9. I think that's the lowest score I've ever gotten in peak mode. 11% damage. That's kind of funny. Okay, so I reported the Lubu. Okay, that game is pretty horrible. So just ignore that. Honestly, like 6.9, I don't think I've ever gotten a low score like 6.9. Even in losing games, I don't usually get 6.9. So yeah, that's a pretty bad game by me. Make three errors. Alright, on to the next game. Alright, so I'll just commentate on the banned heroes first. Pretty standard. We can ban Luna. I'm the one that actually banned the gun and more. We can ban the Luna. We can ban Jing, we can ban Luna. There's a lot of good Luna players at this rank, so I'm not gonna fault him for banning Luna, even though I won't ban Luna myself. Mai Shinora is banned. Personally, I don't think Mai deserves to be banned. I think like Jing is a much bigger threat than um, Mai Shirunui. But or even Nuwa is a bigger threat than Mai Shirunui. But I'm not gonna fault them for banning her. I just think she's very overrated. Okay, let's talk about the team composition. Okay, the reason I pick Yuan here, right, is because Yuan is very good against Marco Polo and Yao. Alright. Liang is not good against Yao. Um, and Lady Zhen is actually better in this game. So I shouldn't have picked Yuan here. Yuan is a bad choice. But I didn't know that they were going to pick these two guys over here. Yeah. So honestly, right, if I were the, I think I commented something. I said that you should have just given me the last pick. Because honestly, if I get the last pick here, I could have countered all their heroes using Lady Zhen. Yuan is not a good counter against Shi, because Yuan needs to use sprint. And against Shi, right, you need a hero with a Purify. Against Xuan Ce, right, Purify will also be better. I think I end up using sprint in this game. Yuan Fang is a pretty dumb choice. I don't understand why he want to last pick a Yuan Fang. He could have just given the last pick to me. As you can see, I end up picking the sprint. Yuan really needs sprint. Purify is also okay, but sprint is a lot better. So overall, if you look at the team composition, right, the enemy has Yaria and Shi. So Arlane also does a good amount of AP damage. So Arlane, I would say he's about 0.5. Yara is also 0.5 because she's the support. She's not going to do a lot of AP damage. Shi is 1 AP damage dealing unit, so a total of 2 AP damage and 3 AD damage. So you want to go with Augur's Word and not Succubus Cloak. Let's talk about our composition. So what I'm typing here, right, is I'm telling the Fuzi to just push. If the Alien actually comes and assists their team in the early game, right, I'm telling Fuzi to just push the wave and cut the minion wave off. What I mean by cut the minion wave off is uh you rush your current minion wave and then you go to the enemy's second tower and cut off another minion wave there so that you have multiple minion wave pushing into their tower. Fuzi should not go and assist his own teammate in the early game. His early game is one of the weakest among all the Clash laners. Actually, he might be the weakest Clash laner in the early game. Okay, we managed to get the crab. They are fighting for this bird over here, and they didn't really get the bird. Not a bird. What is this monster? Is it like a? It's a pig. It's not a pig. What is this guy? Salamander. Uh, I forgot what is that thing. Armadillo. Yes, these guys are armadillo. Um, can't believe I'm spent so much time to think of the name for this guy. They are getting the armadillo. So and they didn't manage to get the minion wave and or the armadillo. So the enemy is honestly very down right now. It's a severe disadvantage. I pop my sprint because I'm going to do a lot of damage to a Mako here. And that is enough for us to get the bird over here. They will not be able to contest for the bird successfully. And the Yuan Fang is making a big mistake here. I don't know why he doesn't want to come and get the minion wave together with me. Okay, I proc the Yao's passive. So here I'm not using my skills on the minion wave because I want to use my skills to hit and prioritize hitting the enemy hero. And the enemy jungle most likely start at the blue buff. Normally they all start at the blue buff. So there's about 15 seconds until this area over here becomes very dangerous. He's gonna start ganking us very soon. Yixing is coming to help. If you're Yixing right now, right, you should go into this bush over here and keep yourself hidden. Just act as a ward to give us some vision. Because there's nothing that the Yixing needs to do right now. If he goes back to the mid tower, he will just camp under the tower. There's nothing for him to do. So just act as a ward here. Because the enemy jungle is coming and I'm not exactly sure where exactly he is. His his positioning is pretty horrible, I would say. If the Shelter is coming, right, he has no dashes to get away. This Yixing is a very precarious spot. Okay, luckily, thankfully, the Shelter right, cleared his jungle pretty slow. There are Shelter that clear their jungle very fast at this point, and the Yixing will have died here. Okay, I am making a big mistake here. Shelter is really coming. Okay, and never mind. I think the Shelter is down there. You know why, right? Because the Arlene pushed forward a lot. Now the Arlene's position is very forward. So I think the Shelter is somewhere around the Arlene because normally a Clash laner will push himself this forward um, without his teammates being nearby. So we'll see where the Shelter is. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Shelter is at the bottom. So the Shelter started at the red and then went over to the blue instead of the other way around. So the Shelter is using most likely using the teleport to teleport back to his mid tower, and he's probably to the he's to the right of the Sisu here. Usually when they teleport, right, it's always to the mid tower and not usually to the side towers. Because the mid tower is the closest to both of these jungle over here. And he can also absorb the minion wave here. Right, very good ultimate by my mid laner. I forgot what this guy is called. Yixing, yes. So I'm very surprised if the Shense actually survives here. Because all of us are collapsing onto him. So the Fuzi is making an error here. Let me see what the Fuzi is. Oh my god, he just went and died. I already told him to just focus on killing the minion wave. If the Alien actually goes and help us, right? What the Fuzi should be doing is just pushing the minion wave out and getting this neutral objective over here. He should just, if you play a Fuzi, right? I'm sorry, but you have to just farm early game. Just ignore your teammate. If your teammate die, there's nothing you can do. Alright, even if you join a team fight the early game, right? There's nothing you can do. Your job is just to farm up and um do your part in the late game. Right, early game, just ignore your teammates. So I understand why the fool is coming here because he wants to support, help us, but without any item, right, the fool cannot really do anything, and it's just gonna die here, I believe. Yeah, he's just gonna die and lose a bunch of farm. Okay, here I shouldn't have gotten. Okay, gets very close here. Alright, let me see what I did wrongly here. Okay, I tried to use my S2 to poke the Shi, but I managed to get hit by the Shi's S1. Thankfully, she didn't have her op active, or she'll be able to pull me into the tower and I would have died. Yixing also did not land his S2 properly. Okay, I actually lost track of where the Xuance is. Okay, he's over here. Now Yuan Fang is actually in a very safe position, so it's pretty unlikely that he gets hit by the Xuance. Honestly, Yuan Fang, he shouldn't have picked Yuan Fang. As the last pick, right, you should have picked Di Renjie. Di Renjie is perfect here because he had the Purify against both the Shi and also the Xuance. So I didn't manage to soak the minion wave, which is kind of horrible. So here, right, just a small note. I didn't use my S1 to hit the monster. I used my S1 to hit the Marco Polo, right? When the enemy is invading our jungle, right? You don't want to use your skills on the jungle creature himself. You want to use your skills on the enemy, because there's a good chance, right? The enemy skills are going to be locked onto the minion instead, because of the targeting system, especially if they are marksmen. It's very likely for their basic attack to be locked onto the minion. And if you are playing something like V1, right, your skills will lock onto the enemy first. So they managed to get the bird here, but they got poked quite a bit by me. Yeah. Just don't use your skills on the jungle creature generally. Okay, I managed to proxy our passive. Okay, I said nicely done, right? Because this is the end time that the Fuzi, the jungle shouldn't even help the Fuzi. Just leave the Fuzi alone. A Fuzi in the early game is useless. I don't know why the jungle don't want to help us. So here I see the bird spawn and I try to get clear the minion wave, rush the minion wave so I can get the bird. Marco is over here, so there's no way that he's able to contest the bird in time. Honestly, what Marco is doing here is very wrong. He shouldn't have keep rotating between the mid lane and the farm lane. I see a lot of marksmen making this mistake. He's going to lose this bird because of that. He's getting their bird here. I didn't help my jungle hit the sorry, I didn't help my marksman hit the jungle creature because I don't know if the Marco Polo is actually coming over to contest the bird, our bird. So I'm trying to leave my skills up so that I can hit the Marco if it comes nearer. So what the Fang doing here is I don't really understand because I don't know why he doesn't want to just come down directly and just do nothing here basically. Okay, so the Xuanze honestly is the Xuanze overextended by a lot here. I purposely let him hook me, by the way. If I want to avoid his hook, I can just out here. But then I won't be able to do anything against him afterwards. I baited him to hook me so that I can out and put him in a bad position. Notice that I only out right after he used his dash. Because there's nothing he can do here. If he um uses his out on me, right, he's gonna go into a tower range. Okay, he had another phase of his pull. What the heck? How did his S1 cooldown reset so quickly? Can he hooked me? Alright. He did his first. Oh, he altered me. I thought he used his S1 to pull me a little bit. Okay, I use my alt here and then he used his S1 forward to pull me back. Okay, I see. But he's in the range of the second tower, so and I have full health, so there's no way that he's gonna get me in time. Right, good. So here, what? Huge, horrible mistake by me. Man, should I have just given up on this tower? Dang it. Oh, Su's skills is it's so easy to hit you on with this kind of skills. I should have just given out the tower here. But I think me dying caused the tower to be still up. Oh, I think it's still not worth it. I shouldn't have done that. I should just let the tower go. I'm not sure if this is worth it. Okay, the Yao made an error here. I don't know why he jumped off the Marco Polo. And the Marco Polo didn't even go and try to fetch the Yao. He just straight up ignored his support. Okay, the Fuzi, I don't understand what he's doing here. He's trying to maybe look for opportunity to flick out ultimate, but what he should be doing is pushing the bottom wave. I don't know why he's still in the mid lane. So I'm mad pinging here and ask him to defend this tower. Okay, now he's coming down here. Okay, there's no minion wave crashing anytime soon, so the Yuan Fang is pretty safe. Right now, I need to come over here and defend the Yuan Fang because a lot of the enemy are going to collapse onto a tower right now. Arlene is somewhere up here. Okay, the Yuan Fang's passive didn't proc, which means that Arlene is not in the bush here. It's clearly his fault. I don't understand how he died to the Arlene. How did he die to the Arlene? Does he have his S2? He did not use his S2 at all. Wait, what the heck? Where's his S2? Oh, he used his S2 here. God. If your S2 is a cooldown, just run away. I don't understand why he continued going after the tower. I don't really dare to go forward and defend the tower because the Shi is just camping in the my blind spot here. Here I'm just trying to get this minion wave. I think I managed to get it. Shi is somewhere here, so I need to be very careful. Okay, Shi missed her S1, so we can hard engage onto the tower. There's no way that... Oh, she managed to clear the minion wave, but she died for it. Okay, I'm using my S2 to zone the Xuan Ce away. I don't know why the Yi Xin came back and tried to do something when his passive just proc. He came back just to die. So here, I'm not using my S2 on this guy because I don't want her passive to proc. And here I make a huge mistake. I should have just backed away because Arlian has his dash here. And I don't have my ultimate ready. So I got destroyed by the Arlian here. The Lam didn't even get the bird here. She should have stayed for a little while longer so he can soak the ESP and go from the bird. Yeah, I made a terrible positioning error there. That's like a major mistake. The death there was absolutely unnecessary. My out is only 20 seconds, so I should have just back away from 20 seconds. There was no need to do that. Okay, so here the Fuzi basically died for no reason. He didn't even do any tanking. Alright, very good. What deal so much damage to the enemy? I think it was the Lam. The Lam dealt a massive amount of damage to the enemy. Okay, very good CC by me. Managed to get all of them. Nice. Here, right, the Yuan Fang is just talking shit. Shit talking the Fuzi. The Fuzi played. The Fuzi didn't play well, right? But I think the Yuan Fang is worse than the Fuzi. Dang it. So here they are able to get the objective very safely. The enemy is all at their blue buff here. Okay, the Fuzi is giving vision. Oh my god, the Fuzi is gonna die here, I just realized. Eh? Oh, he didn't die. That's good. He's acting as a ward and giving vision. I pop my sprint here because I think the Fuzi missed his flicker ultimate. It's very dangerous for us to go here because of Sisu. Sisu is camping over here. Yuan is really scared of Shi, by the way. Against the Shi, Purify Lady Zhen is a lot better. So if they could have let me last pick, right, I would have picked Lady Zhen and the game would have been so much easier. Okay, he's managed to steal the dragon, that's good. Was it because of me? My S2. Did I manage to stun a bunch of people? I don't think so. Did I stun the Xuance? I'm not sure if I stunned the Xuance in time and caused him to mistime his punish. Or maybe not use his punish. So we have a slight advantage at this point. The C4 got stunned by me. Right, nice. Got the Shi. Yeah, so you can see once the Shi makes her S1, right, there's nothing that she can do against an enemy that is collapsing on the world. Even the support Yuan can destroy her if she misses her S1. Here, if she even pop her flicker, but she can do nothing against me. I shouldn't have used my ultimate here. I didn't think that she will flicker. I thought if I pop my ultimate here, right, I could have killed her, but she used a flicker. That was a nice flicker, but I still managed to hit her with my S1. Xuance here actually managed to get away. So here, right, I'm trying to see if anybody's going to enter the bush here. Okay, here I was actually trying to wait for the minions to kill the dragon here, so the Marco Polo would not get the farm. But I don't think we succeeded. Yeah, I brought my sprint here. It's very easy to kite Arlian with when you have sprint. There's nothing that Arlian can do against a V1 with sprint. I also even have my ultimate here. So here I'm using my skills to zone the enemy Marco away. I'm not really, my goal is not to hit Arlian, even though I did hit Arlian. So here I use my skills on all the enemy here. My active item actually hit all the enemy here, so the enemy gets a slow debuff. And I slow them even further with my S1 and also stun them. So the goal of me doing this is not to hit Arlian, even though the CC was actually good because it stopped the Yuan from getting killed. Oh, sorry. Who is this guy? His name is a Fuzi. It's not the Fuzi for getting hit, but I also serve the double purpose of chasing the Marco away. So the Marco cannot really go and help his frontliner. So as you can see, the Arlian is getting ganked up by my teammate without any help from the back. So here I'm waiting for ultimate to reset because it's very dangerous for me to be doing this right without my ultimate. Actually here I made a mistake. If the Xuanze is here right in these bushes over here, I would have gotten hooked and died. Then maybe we didn't get the picks. Here right, I actually was tempted to just go up top here and get the goal. But if I do that right, I have to walk all the way down in order to get to my teammates. So I decide against doing that. There's so many gold coins here. It's really tempting. So here, honestly, there's not much for us to do. At this point, I'll just collecting gold. We already have secured all the mid lane visions. So here, right, I'm telling the Futsu to carry his lane, to push his lane out. Because I'm not the one who's supposed to be pushing the lane. And the Futsu is constantly just looking for a team fight. His job is to push the lane out and not try to look for a team fight. He's not a good team fighting hero. If you want to play a good team fighting hero, get a Swansea or something. Or Dharma. Dharma is probably the best team fighting hero. Okay, here I managed to save the E-Sync by popping my active item and also stunning the enemy here. I also managed to knock the Yao off the Xuance. Wow, the Foods actually managed to out. How did the Foods out the Marco? Not bad. Okay. The Foods, as you can see, the late game Foods, right, is actually pretty useful. So I just do a bit of poke damage to the Arlene. Actually, I think that was a wrong move. Because if the Arlene has his S2 ready, right? I don't have my ultimate here. I do have my sprint, so he will not be able to kill me. But I have to pop my sprint if it does S2 back on me. But see, I'm just getting all the gold here, hitting the 600 gold cap. So here, right, yeah, it's no, I have nobody has secured this bush over here, so it's pretty dangerous. Honestly, they should pull out the dragon a little bit more in this kind of situations over here. Because I don't know who's actually hiding here. Who's the enemy mage here? The enemy mage is a Shi. If it's somebody like a Gan more, right, there's a good chance that we'll lose the dragon. So if you do really want to start the dragon without any vision of these bushes over here, right, just drag the dragon even out further, just to the edge here. So what Arlen is doing here is quite dumb. Okay, the Shense is going in like super deep here. As you can see, the Shense is sorry, the Arlen is slowed by so much. As you can see, he can't even move at all. He used his shield item, but he just simply cannot move. He's slowed by 90% here. There's so many slow. Oh, okay, Yixing is overextended here. Right, here we should have defended the blue buff. The Yuanfang should just camp in this bush together with me and try to see if the Marco actually gets the blue buff. Okay, the Marco is here, so our blue buff is safe. Alright, here it's pretty dangerous. So here I'm trying to stay out of the enemy's vision. Whenever you play a ranged ball, right, just keep yourself out of vision from the enemy. Stay in the fog of war. Just stay behind your carry so that the enemy will mistakenly think that he's alone. Right. Fu Zixue honestly just push his tower over here. Okay, that's fine. We need to rush this objective because obviously the enemy is coming to contest for it. Alright. Even if they actually come and contest for it, I don't think it's going to be very dangerous for them. Because we are quite fat at this point. And I'm in a very good position to actually zone that enemy away. I also have my ultimate. So if the Xuance does out me, right, I can just use my ult and waste a bunch of his time while my teammates start waiting on him. The reason why Yu Huan sort of counters Xuance is because I can use my ultimate to negate his um, swing, his throw backwards. Um, but it's not as effective as a Purify. It's nowhere near as effective as Purify. So here we managed to get a Shi, but the enemy managed to disengage safely. I'm just using my spam my S1 here just to heal the enemy. Oh, sorry, heal my teammate. Okay, pretty good out by the Fu Zi here. As you can see, the Xuance can't do much against me. I'm very tanky at this point. And I use my ultimate to completely negate his hook. See, as you can see, oh, dang it. Wait, what? But as you can see, he hooked onto me. Let's go 10 seconds back. He hooked onto me, but I can just waste his time with my ult. As you can see, he hooked onto me, right? And then he used his ult on me, placing himself in a very dangerous position. Normally, without my ultimate, he'll be able to burst me down. But because I have my ultimate up, right, it allows me to heal back to full health and then waste a bunch of his time. He's not able to do anything here because he cannot out on to me because that's untargetable, right? So it's basically just stuck here. And because I heal a bunch and it's pretty tanky, right? It's not be able to burst me down while my teammate actually starts wailing on him. Okay, GG. Overall, a few mistakes by me, but not as bad as the last game. But um, the major mistake is I should engage the enemy or poke the enemy only when my ultimate is up. Without our ultimate, I'm super squishy, especially before I get August 1. So I need to make sure that I don't do it in the future. Alright, just watch out for that. Sometimes I get too over eager to actually poke the enemy. Um, I should just keep that in mind. Alright, let's talk about the third game. This will be a third game that we'll be discussing. There's one more game after this game before the end of the video. I think I want to cover all four games today. So here, right, I'm actually hesitating if I want to pick Dia. Um, I don't really want to like to play Dia in solo queue, but the reason I'm very hesitating, right, is because um, if I don't pick Dia, then the enemy is going to pick Dia, and Dia is a very good hero if your teammate knows how to play. So if the enemy's teammate know how to play, right, Dia will be really good for them. Um, Dia is very bad if your teammate sucks, right, because she's um a lot of utility and less um, solo carry potential compared to mage supports. So all my teammates like, why do you pick Lady Zhen? And I'm going to show them why Lady Zhen is so OP. Okay, let's talk about the composition first. Alright, so how many AP unit does the enemy have? The enemy has a Liang. Alright, I was just waiting because giving you guys a time to think. So Liang is obviously a APE damage dealing unit. Ali is considered 0.5 because all her skills actually does AP damage. Only her auto attack is AD, and the extra explosion damage I believe is also AP. Yao is usually Yao go with attack build, but there's a small chance that he goes with um, the tank build. And if you build tank, right, then he's 0.5 AP. Alright, so I'll consider him maybe 0.25 AP. Arthur is about 0.5 AP. So total they have 1.75 AP damage dealing units, 3.25 AD unit. So August word will be better compared to Succubus Cloak. Overall the strength of the competition we have Nua, we have Lady Zhen, we have Marco Polo, Wukong, four of the strongest hero out there. They have Arthur, they have Dharma, pretty garbage in my opinion. Other support is pretty trash. Dharma, sorry, Dharma is not trash. Dharma is one of the strongest hero out there. Okay, never mind. Arthur is pretty trash. Liang mid is pretty trash. Liang support is good, but Liang mid is trash. They have a Yao jungle, Yao, Ali, and Dharma are okay. Liang and Arthur are trash. On our side, uh, Lee Sin I would say is not trash. Lee Sin is okay. I've seen very good Lee Sin out there. Lee Sin is very weak against assassins, but Lee Sin that really know how to play, right, are pretty strong. Lee Sin is the hero that I really have to go all in on. He's a little bit inconsistent because of his all in nature. So here the enemy actually starts off, the Arthur actually starts off in the um marksman lane. That's wrong. If I were the Arthur, I would have started in the mid lane. He's gonna lose the bird. Oh, damn it, I overstayed a little bit too long. They'll be able to get the bird here. Yeah, I shouldn't have came up here. I should have just invaded the enemy's jungle here. Because we are going to lose the bird here. That's a mistake by me. Yeah, basically wasted a bunch of time here. So don't do what I'm doing here. Oh, they actually just managed to get the bird. There's a good chance that the Ali might come and contest this bird. Okay. Managed to burst the bird down. Sorry, the armadillo. Right. The bird is going to spawn here. So after we get this wave, right? Honestly, if you're Marco here, right, just stop and let us share the gold and EXP. I think I managed to get the last minion here. Right, that's good. Ali, there's no way that Ali can contest for the bird here. So she made the correct decision of retreating. And what is my teammate doing? Okay, Lee Sin is getting ganked by the Yao. Let's see what we should be doing here. Wukong is jungling. That's good because Wukong early game is pretty trash. Before he gets the crit item, right, he's quite trash. Um, I'm rotating over to the mid lane. That's the correct decision. There's no point overstaying here. The Arthur is actually missing. I'm not exactly sure where the Arthur is. There's a good chance that Arthur is in the side bush over in the mid lane. Okay, the Arthur is down there, ganking the Lee Sin. Alright, managed to get first blood. That's fine. The Lee Sin at least managed to get the Arthur as well. The enemy wasted too much time here. Okay, I managed to use Flicker on the Liang. Force a Flicker on the Liang. Here, Marco, I guess it's fine. So the Ali is actually coming over to zone us away. Uh, I'm getting my skills ready here to actually use it on her. If she does use her S1 to move forward, right, I immediately will just out into her. Okay, she didn't zone us. Okay, that's good. So the bird is actually spawning here, right? And I'm pinging the Marco to get the bird. I get the healing orb just to heal my mana because my mana is a little bit low. So I'm pushing the minion wave in just to get the bird. And the Wukong is gonna die here, that's fine. The enemy is um very behind here. Why? Because even though the other got 3 kills, even though the enemy got a lot more kills, a bunch of kills, right? We managed to get a bunch of these birds over here. So overall, right, our goal is still higher. This bird is very important. So here, it's a good thing to rotate up top because all the enemy is collapsing onto the mid lane. Okay, Niwa made a good move of teleporting and cutting the escape route for the cutting the Ali from her escape route. So here, not much is happening. I'm just helping my Wukong jungle and soaking a bit of the lane EXP. The Marco shouldn't be attacking the dragon here. It's going to be very risky. Okay, I think we managed to get it. If the Wukong made a good choice of not using the punish here. If the Wukong had used a punish here, right, There's a good chance that we lose the dragon. Because we have no vision of this bush over here. Okay, the Yao is over here. I'm sure the Marco has seen it also. I used my S1 a little bit too late. So here the right choice is to push this tower, because I can zone the enemy away. Dama teleported over here, but wow, Nua can teleport over and get a minion wave. That's the good thing about Nua. Her base movement speed is 350, which is the slowest of all the mages. But because of her S4, she can she can roam the map pretty quickly. Okay, I'm getting ready to use my skills to zone the enemy away. The enemy is This is not a right move by the enemy. They are going to lose a second tower because they are all here. So honestly, that's fine. The Marco should head over and destroy this tower over here because I'm acting as a ward here and um going to just hit enemies that come from the bottom side. The Marco is hesitating a bit too much. Alright, cool. As you can see, the Arthur is not able to do anything here. There's nothing the Arthur could have done here. Let me see. I think I should have used the second phase of my S1 earlier, before the Liang's flicker away. We could have gotten the Liang as well, I think. Alright, we are backing off here. I think that's a conservative. Oh, that's actually a right move. Okay, never mind. I was about to say that's conservative move because we can still fight like a 3-on-3 fight. But I think their skills are on cooldown, so I think it's the right decision to go back off. Right. Um nice. So here, right, um the Ali is forced out thanks to my S1. And see what I'm doing here. I'm using my alt right to where her umbrella is. I'm not outing in this direction over here. I'm outing in this direction. Because more than likely the Ali is going to teleport back to her umbrella. So I'm using my alt towards her umbrella, in the direction of her umbrella. Okay, nothing wrong with this. We are going to invade their jungle. Okay. Um, the Arthur, the Arthur made a positioning error. I don't know why he's camping here. All of us got collapsing over here. She should be running away at this point over here. So I thought there will be people camping in this bush over here. I completely don't suspect people camping in this bush. I should have popped my roaming item. Actually, no. The thing is, if I pop my roaming item here, right, I wouldn't have gotten the vision from this bush over here. I will only have gotten the vision for this bush. So I honestly need to be a bit nearer before I pop my active. So I made the right decision here of popping my active over here. Over here, so that the maximum range I will be able to cover this bush over here. Okay, Liang make a positioning error. I think he's going to die. Yep. Oh wow. So here, right, I'm just anticipating the movements of the enemy. So here, all I have to do, right, is to out onto my Marco here. Because I know the Arthur is just going to run into Marco. Yeah. This is why Arthur is so useless. He does not have any CC. He needs to get close to the enemy in order to do anything to them. So yeah, it's pretty useless. So here Liang uses ultimate, but managed to CC him. Okay, here I completely did not expect the Dharma. Let me see. So this is the right move by me, obviously, to use my S1 to CC the Liang. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save the Lee Sin in time. So here, I completely did not see the Dharma because he was coming in from a blind spot. So cannot really fault me for dying here. But our Kong is pretty fat at this point, and the Niwa is also pretty fat. One of our out is going to take half health of the enemy. Okay, they are super low here. Yeah, both of the carry died. That's not good. So here I'm actually waiting for the Lee Sin. And here, this is the correct move. Because there's nothing for me to do right now. I guess the one thing that I need to do is secure the mid lane vision. But I want to push the bot lane minion out. So the ideal scenario will be the Marco coming over here. And then me staying in this bush over here. So that I get vision for the Marco while he's pushing the minion wave out. Did I manage to slow the enemy? No, I didn't. So here you can see why Lady Zhen is so powerful. Oh man. Hmm. Damn it. I think I should have used my S1 on the enemy carry instead of the Arthur. Here I use my S1 on the Arthur instead. Yep. Dang it. It would suck if the Arthur managed to get away. Okay. He managed to teleport away before I. Okay, nice. She teleported away before my ult landed on her. Over here, I think I made a mistake. So this one, why the slow is so powerful? Because you can use it in combination of with your S1. Usually the enemy will not be able to get away unless they have a dash. So here I froze her. Okay, I made a mistake here. So in hindsight here, what I should have done is instead of outing in this direction, right, I should move forward a little bit and out in a straight line to where the Ali and the umbrella is. So no matter where my out land, right, I'll always be able to hit her. Yeah, I should move forward a little bit. Let me see. I think we can get this tower over here because Lee Sin is able to push very well. So this is the correct decision. Wukong is pushing up top. That's also a correct decision. The Wukong shouldn't be over here just helping out push this tower. Just me and Lee Sin alone is good enough. The Wukong should be pushing this tower over here. That's perfect. And the Mako is just doing whatever. He should go and just start the Slayer. But it's just clearing out jungle, which is okay as well. Okay, starting the dragon here. That's fine also. But he's trying to get this tower down, but there's no minion wave nearby. It's way too risky. Okay, so all my teammates are actually making alright move here. That's very good. But here I'm just trying to absorb this farm here. Not much for us to do at this point. Just push the minion wave out and get ready to ambush the enemy here. Make sure the enemy doesn't get the Slayer. We can just camp around here. Okay, this Xiao is gonna die. It's a very bad choice for him to go after our Nua like that. The most he will do is trade 1 for 1, but he's definitely going to die after that. Honestly, my Wukong is... This is a mistake by my Wukong. I'm really backing off here. I'm trying to get the gold coins. And the Wukong should have solo engaged on the enemy like... Oh, it's the Lee Sin that did first. I see. Both of them, I think, are going to die for that. Okay, the Wukong is able to get away, thankfully. The other didn't have enough damage to kill the Wukong. So the enemy, there's a good chance the enemy is camping over here, so it's very dangerous for me to get any closer. Yeah, I'm just covering for the Wukong here. This is the correct move by me. So my job here while the Wukong is carrying this minion over here, right, is just to stay over here so I can have vision of this area over here. So the enemy is all missing from the map. I don't exactly know where they are. There's a good chance they are ahead in this bush over here. Um, okay, yeah, no, oh my god, I'm the genius, dude. What the heck? I should anticipate the location of the Liang. I thought that more people would be in this bush, but there's only Liang camping in this bush over here. Liang used his ultimate and immediately let go. Okay, nice. A very bad ultimate by the Liang. And here I use my S1 on myself because the Yao is trying to engage onto us. Here, as you can see, I'm getting ready to use the S1 on myself. Here. You can see the other is not able to do anything against my CC skills. He get instantly melted here. Okay, here is very dangerous. Uh, well, thankfully the Dharma did not out me into the wall. I should have used my S1 on myself here. But I already have vision of this Dharma coming from the bottom. I should have popped my support item here. I made a mistake. Did I pop my support item? No, I waited a little bit too late before I pop my support item here. Did I even... I used my support item badly. That's a bad use of the support item. Okay, that's fine. We still managed to win. Okay, so overall, a little bit of mistakes here and there, but overall, no huge mistake. I think the first game that we talked about today has the most contained the most amount of mistakes. The second game, less mistakes. This game, I barely made any mistake. Alright, hopefully the final game, I don't make any macro errors as well. Let's talk about the lineup. I think the banned heroes. We'll talk about banned hero first. So Dia, Gun Mo. I'm probably the one that bans Gun and Mo. Very little people in peak mode actually go and ban Gun and Mo. I'm one of the only people that actually ban Gun and Mo. I think he's extremely underrated. And he's definitely more powerful than any mage. any of the Mai Shirunoe or Nuo. Vivid more powerful than Yi Xing. He's pretty much the only tier 0 mage in my opinion right now. So Lung, Nuwa, that's very common. Now Liang. Do you know what happens? Do you know what it means when somebody bans Liang? It means that they want to play either Wukong, Luna, or Jiao Chan. Those three heroes are very scared of Liang. So usually when people ban Liang, right, they want to play those three heroes. Um, the enemy has a Yako, Mako Yao combo, and the enemy has a Dharma. Okay, so the enemy has a pretty strong lineup. Our lineup is not that great. Yixing is okay. Um, I think he's one of the stronger mid laners, but I wouldn't say he's a top tier mid lane because he's way too weak to assassins. Jing is definitely the strongest jungler in my opinion. Lady Sun is I really dislike Lady Sun. Charlotte is okay, I guess, but Dharma is definitely the best clash lane right now. They have a Wukong. Let's see who their last pick is. They're lacking a mage right now. Who is their last pick? Mozi. Mozi is pretty garbage in the mid lane. So they have three strong heroes: Mako, Wukong, Dama. Yaria, in my opinion, is honestly pretty garbage. So they have three strong heroes. We have Jing, Lei Zhen, and Yi Xing. These two heroes I don't really like. Right, so I should start off in the mid lane because they don't really have a very strong early game hero. Mods' early game is not strong. His lane clear is not strong. So we'll always hit level 2 before Mods hits level 2 because of his bad lane clear. As you can see, Yi Xing has a very good wave clear in the early game. So here we should rush the Plato, but I think the Yi Xing, the Yi Xing is trying to see if there's anybody at red buff. That's wrong. I thought he is going down there to actually gank the enemy. If you want to get the bird, right, you should commit to getting the bird. You shouldn't just like be so hesitant. Now we're going to lose this bird over here. I'm asking the Lady Sun to move forward to harass the Mako a little bit. But I think the Mako already got the bird. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know. Oh, the Mako is over here getting their jungle monster. Yeah, I already got the jungle monster. Right, managed to CC the Mako. Nice. Okay, Jing managed to get Mako. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let me just see again now. Okay, wherever the Mako is doing your S1, right? Okay, so let's go 10 seconds back. Right, let's see how the ICC the Mako. There's a technique to hitting Mako with this Lady Zhen. So whenever Mako is doing this, right, it means that he's charging up his S1. He's waiting his S1 to get off cooldown. So when Mako is doing this, right, just always prepare your S1. Because your S1, right, has as much range as his S1. His S1 is a fairly short range. So if his S1 is able to hit your minion, right, your S1 will also be in range of him as well. So here, if his reaction is slow, right, he will not be able to get up like this. Most likely his S2 is on cooldown at this point. So if his S2 cooldown, right, and does this, right, it's impossible for him to actually dodge Lady Zhen's knockup. Right, so good. Our team actually managed to get him, that's good. But the Wukong also managed to get the Charlotte. Honestly, that's a huge mistake by the Charlotte because Wukong usually starts from the blue, go over to the red. It's the normal jungle rotation. 125, that's normally the mark where Wukong actually finish clearing his jungle. So the Charlotte shouldn't have engaged onto an enemy like that. Shouldn't have like got herself in such a dangerous position. Okay, so not much is happening here. I'm going to clear another minion wave together, Lady Sun, and then we immediately after clearing this minion wave, this bird is going to spawn, and then I'm going to get the bird to get the Lady Sun, I think. This bird is going to spawn in another 10 seconds or so. Okay, is it going to spawn? I'm very sure that it's going to spawn in less than 10 seconds. Yeah. So I made a mistake here. I should have just went to get the bird. And the enemy Mako also made a mistake here. Okay, he's going to go get the bird. Damn it. I made a huge mistake here. I should have waited for the bird to spawn. Now the enemy Mako is going to get the bird as well. That's really unfortunate. Damn it. Okay. Oh, thankfully, he didn't manage to get the bird. Okay, yeah, that was a macro error by me. I should have just pinged my marksman to wait for the bird to spawn. He almost lost the bird to the Mako. That would have been really, really, really bad. Alright, I'm almost hitting level 4 here. Usually the Mako will wait in this bush over here. So that's why I get ready to use my S1. And there's a good chance that there's somebody camping over in this bush over here. So that's why I'm quite hesitant to walk into this bush here. As you can see, Mako is usually waiting in this bush here for enemy that is heading out from the towards the river. Oh, sometimes this happens. Um, okay, so sometimes right, it's very easy to dodge Mortis S2 when you actually can see him, so you can pretty much anticipate his trajectory. But sometimes right, your S2 will just get targeted towards your S1. Even though I drag my indicator over to the enemy monster, right, sometimes the game still launch my S2 towards my S1. So that's a bit frustrating. Okay, so the Mozi, right? There's a very high chance for the Mozi to be down here in this bush over here. I don't think he's going back into his mid lane. I think he is actually camping down here. So it's going to be very dangerous for us to contest this bird over here. Let's see if we actually go and do it. Yeah, exactly. So I pop my immune here. This is why Purifier is so important. If without Purifier here, if I brought Flicker here, I would have died to them. Okay, the Lady Sun did not manage to get the farm. That's pretty unfortunate. Right, they will not be able to get this over here. Oh man. Okay, I managed to save the Yixing. Nice. He almost died to the Mozi's damage over time. Yeah, as you can see here, the Mozi has his crater here. And then he walked into the Mozi's crater, almost died. Look at his health. So we are making a right decision or rotating over to mid lane. I don't think we'll be able to get the tower in time here. Lady Sun's objective or any other marksman's objective is to farm up in the early game. Okay, we did not manage to defend the blue buff, so that's pretty unfortunate. Here I'm actually recalling because how did the Moz actually find me? I'm pretty sure he cannot really see me even from this bush over here. So I don't exactly know how he managed to hit me here. But as I was saying, it's actually equal distance from here over to here compared to from here over to here. So I might as well just recall. Okay, so here we are just the Jing is engaging onto the Wukong. That's fine. I managed to knock the Yara off, and I managed to use my ult to CC them. Nice. This is a very good CC. Alright, the enemy is backing away, that's fine. Let's see how did the Jing actually die. Oh, the Jing gets destroyed by the Mako, I think. The Mako is on top of the Jing. Yep. Okay, we need to back away here because we are down by one member. Okay, here Dama is rotating. Honestly, if they had more teamwork, right, they would be able to get the mid tower here. If Dama S1 flicker onto the E Sing, right, there's nothing that the E Sing can do. Yeah. So if they had more teamwork, right, honestly, they could have gotten this tower over here, I think. But here, I'm just poking the Mako with the S2. So here I pop my Purify because I know he's going to do that. Yeah, I sort of anticipate. he used the Yara used a stun. The Mako was using Purify. The Yara used the stun. So funny. The Yara anticipate that the Mako will out, but the Mako didn't out, and the Yara just used the stun on the spot. That's really funny. Okay, the Lady Sun get poked by the Mozi. That's fine. My S2, right, and my S1 outranges Mako. So whenever he uses his S1, right, I can always use my S2 on him. Right. Dharma, I'm actually in the enemy's blind spot, so they don't actually know where I am. I'm actually very behind because I know Dharma is going to S1 flicker. So I'm waiting for Dharma to show himself so I can CC him, which is why I'm staying very behind and not sort of clumping together with my teammate. Clumping together. So Dharma uses S1 flicker here. And I'm able to CC a bunch of the enemy. Nice. That's a very good CC. Wow. Perfect CC. Okay, nice. The Mako. We won the team fight because the enemy made multiple errors here. And also my stun was perfect. Right here I pop my um, roaming item active here. So the Mako is slow. The Yi is able to get away. I'm not sure how he is able to dodge the Mozi's stun. Um, yeah. The Mako hit the wall here. Or else the Yi will obviously be dead. As you can see. But if the Mako successfully opts onto the E-Sing, right, he'll be over here. And then there's nothing that the Mako can do to escape. The Lady Sun is going to just kill the Mozi first and deal with the Mako. So honestly, right, it's a good thing that he actually knocked into the wall. Or else he'll just trade it for one for one. So here, I don't immediately clear the minion wave because I'm waiting for the Wukong to push the tower. Yeah, that's actually a little technique that you can use. Instead of clearing the minion wave immediately, right, just wait for the enemy unit to come over, and then you use your combo on him and get him, poke them to low health. Okay, so remember to get your last hits in. Nice, the Qing managed to get multiple of the enemy. Okay, the Dharma is engaging onto my guys here, so there's still a chance that they can flicker S1, so he's actually very dangerous right now. Nice. Okay. Dang it. I'm a bit too far in front. Yeah, I shouldn't be this far in front. I should be over here in this square over here, behind the Yi. We two are clumped together. Yep. Damn it. My Purify is ready in 8 seconds. If I had Purify there, I wouldn't have died. So that's a real shame. Um, it's a good macro decision by my Lady Sun to take this tower down because all of our enemy has showed themselves already. The enemy's next objective will be this layer over here. I don't think they should really contest it. I think Lady Sun should just continue pushing the bot lane, and this jungler should sort of stay behind Lady Sun, so that she can gank the Mako. So usually what happens, right, is a marksman push the lane, and another person from their team just camp nearby to just engage onto any enemy that is jumping onto a Lady Sun. So our Jing should be following our Lady Sun here and push over to the second tower while the enemy gets the Slayer. We cannot really contest the Slayer here. So let's see if the Jing actually does that. Okay, the Jing didn't do that. Yeah, the Jing made a macro error here. If the Jing were over to here, right, Lady Sun would have been able to push the second tower. Oh, the enemy actually didn't rush the Slayer. Wait, that's a macro error by them also. Because our teammate are not nearby to get this Slayer over here. And here, right, all the enemy is gone from the minimap, so they might be camping in the bush, which is why I'm extra cautious. So here I'm just pinging for them to get this tower over here. Okay, Yixing is backing away. We'll be able to get this tower without any issues. Alright, we have vision of this entire left hand side of the map, so we can absolutely get the Slayer. There's no point defending the bot lane here anymore. Maybe one person from a team can recall and defend this tower while the rest of us take the Slayer. Nice. Alright, Mozi is where the hell is he aiming? What the heck? It's so funny, dude. That's why mods is so hard to play. You need to anticipate the enemy's movement. What he's doing here is so weird. I think he thought that I would enter this bush. But I suddenly moved right and he still hit this path over here. Okay, and then his skills are now all on cooldown. And I just destroy him. Okay, the Dharma is in the bot side. Honestly, this Jing should clear this wave, right? Immediately head over to this Slayer over here. Because I think a fight is going to break out at the Slayer area. Okay, the Charlotte should be backing off here. Yeah. Okay, let's see if they will be able to get. Okay, I managed to land a good CC on the Yao. Okay, the Yixing managed to get a very good ultimate on the Wukong and prevent him from running away. Very good ultimate by my Yixing, I have to say. Nice. The Wukong managed to get trapped right at the edge. Okay, the Charlotte is making a very terrible decision here. The Mako is in this bush, by the way. I actually already know that this. I remember this part of the game. I know that the Mako is in this little bush over here, because if you go back by 10 seconds, just observe the Mako on the minimap. As you can see, he thought we didn't see him, and I saw him in a split second going into this bush over here. I think Charlotte also seen it, because he reacted very fast after I CC the Mako. So let's just watch what I do here. I pretend not to see the Mako. Alright. I purposely didn't go into this river over from here. Alright, going from here and pretended I didn't see the Mako. So from Marco's perspective, right, he thought we didn't see them and I'm just like playing normally. And when he lost vision of me, right, I used my S1 on him. So he completely did not anticipate me to use the S1 here. Alright, and then the Charlotte instantly just follow up. Oh, I think the Charlotte also seen the Mako just now. I don't know why the Mako think it's a good idea to just camp in the bush there. Right, nice. I'm just trying to get vision here so that we can invade their red buff. Okay, so here I'm mapping that the Dharma is alive because I don't know which bush the Dharma will be in. It's very likely for the Dharma to be camping in this red buff bush over here. So I think it's a good idea for Jing to not to invade the red buff. Yeah. Oh, the Dharma is actually below. Interesting. Alright, very good ultimate by Yixing again. Yixing, honestly, these two outs, right, has been perfect. Managed to trap the Wukong. Okay, nice, he also managed to CC the Wukong backwards and then trap him in his ultimate. That's really nice. Alright, and then we are able to get the Wukong. I think I managed to get the Yao as well. Nice. Using my balls to actually harass the enemy here. Okay, so here I actually don't know what to do. We got all the lanes pushed out. I guess we are invading their blue buff. Yeah, the right macro decision right now is just to get all their jungle and push this tower, obviously. After that, we should head over to the Slayer. There's no point pushing in any further. I don't think we can push in any further. Just get this minion wave over here and immediately go after the Slayer. Oh, they decide to go after the dragon. That's fine as well. Okay, so here the Wukong make a bad decision. He thought I'm a sitting duck. So the Wukong. Oh my god. I use my Purify here to get rid of his stun and then go into my circle here and then waste a bunch of his time and I use my auto to freeze him. And then his teammate tried to follow up, right? And then got caught in the Yixing's ultimate. That's pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit too far in front. When I see the Wukong, right, I know he'll immediately try to jump over this minion over here. And I immediately use Purify on myself. Alright. And this is GG. Because the enemy is all stuck in the Yixing's ultimate. It's a 5v3, right? I doubt we will not be able to end, I think. Okay, Mozi actually managed to clear the minion, so we cannot really end. That's fine. So here, right, we should honestly just invade the red buff first before getting a Slayer, because we have the Slayer debuff. I don't know why the Wukong buy this item. It's absolutely dumb. Okay, Lady Sun's position here is honestly very dangerous because we actually don't really know where the Wukong is. Right now, the Wukong can be anywhere. Lady Sun shouldn't have walked into this bush here because the Wukong might be in this bush over here, just ahead of us. So honestly, it's a positioning error here. Okay, and also the Wukong could have been camping over here, waiting for the Lady Sun to enter this bush over here from our blind spot. So Lady Sun is actually making a very dangerous move by being at the front. Yeah, I still don't know where the Wukong is right now. It's very likely for the Wukong to be here, over where my cursor is, below the Yixing. I think the Wukong went to get the blue buff. Right, he managed to kill the Wukong. That's good. I think he managed to get the tower as well. Because Mods has no lane clear ability. That's why Mods is such a horrible mid laner. Alright, we have multiple minion waves pushing in. There's honestly not much the enemy can do, so it's GG. Yeah, the enemy Mozi pretty much, if you pay close attention, right, the enemy Mozi late game is just completely useless. He's not able to prevent the minion wave from coming in and destroying his high ground at all. All he's able to do is slow the minion wave down with his CC, but he's not able to deal with the minion wave at all. And the enemy has no way to deal with the minion wave. The Marco cannot be clearing the wave because um, he has a pretty short range. So nobody was there to clear the minion wave, and we just won. All right. So overall, pretty good. I made almost no mistake this game, and my teammate also played decently well. So honestly, pretty good game. And I think that's where I'm going to end my commentary here. So I hope this series is helpful for you guys to know what to do in certain situations, what is the correct thing to do, and what's the wrong decision to make. I also pointed out some of the mistakes that I made in the game, so you can actually see what things to avoid doing and what are the good things that I actually did, like camping in the enemy's blind spot, things like that. All right, I think I'll end the video here. See you guys on the next one. I'll probably do more commentary videos. Bye for now.